And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Freak in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Terry in at the four-man position. Here's Freak. The three-pointer, no good. Freak's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Decker can't hit. Duncan outside. He feeds it to Freak. Launches it. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 16 points for Freak.
And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game,
takes a three. Decker with the rebound. Here's the Badgers with the ball. They lead by 1. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Decker. And it's Conley in at the two-guard position. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Badgers.
guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Hawkins. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. They double him with Freak. Out of bounds, Kansas will take possession. The Badgers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Kansas trails by 3. Freak with it to tie it up. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
And he makes the first of the 1-1. And the Jayhawks also making a change. Freak's checked in for Lee. The Badgers making a switch here. Here's Freak. And the Jayhawks again can't hit.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wanted to ease up off the threes. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Hawkins checked in for Wisconsin. 1:53 left here in the second half of the game. Back to Payton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Inside. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And Payton gets it to go on the assist from Gibson. And Wisconsin leads by 5.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Frazier with a screen on Hawkins. Up off the screen. And it's Frazier getting it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Hawkins. And the layup falls.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pass to Frazier. Dishes it to Freak. And out of bounds as the Badgers gain possession. So both teams changing it up here. 55 seconds left here in the second half. Oh, that's blocked. There's the three. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Wisconsin. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's Terry. Money!
Not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this.